Now, we've enlisted some of the most amazing talents and extraordinary human beings to honor our legends, and we have one joining us right now. She is a world-renowned conservationist, a trailblazer, an inspiration to everyone. Coming to us from overseas, please welcome Dr. Jane Goodall.
How I wish I could be there to congratulate you in person and perhaps give you a big hug on receiving this prestigious award. Indeed, you are a Disney legend, and I can think of no one more deserving of this honor than you. You've contributed so much to the success and reputation of Disney's theme parks over the years, and given so many people an exciting and wonderful day. Of course, the theme park that I love best is Animal Kingdom. And it was when Animal Kingdom came down back in the 1990s that you and I first met. I was so impressed by your vision, and so I was invited to be an unofficial advisor. Of course, when I was first introduced to you, Joe, I was mesmerized with a collection of earrings dangling in your left ear. I suspect everyone is as fascinated as me. Since that first meeting, my admiration for your work and your imagination has continued to increase. I'm so proud to be counted as one of your friends, and so delighted that in recognition of your talents and accomplishments, you are now a Disney legend. But most of all, Joe, on this special occasion, I want to speak for the hundreds of animals who, thanks to your vision, have had and continue to have a meaningful life, and who have inspired a love of and appreciation for those animals in millions of visitors. Every time I visit Animal Kingdom, I think to myself, goodness, if I was an animal out of my natural habitat, this is where I would like to be. And so again, Joe, congratulations, best wishes, and lots of love.
And being genius can come in all kinds of forms. And here at Walt Disney Imagineering, Joe is special in that way.
Joe Rohde is an explorer.
Bigger than life personality.
So influential, passionate.
He's very much a visionary.
And lucky for us, he happens to be an incredible designer of immersive experiences.
If you're working with Joe, you are going to be working on something pretty spectacular.
That's the tree of life behind me. It is 14 stories tall.
I don't think there's anybody on this planet who could have brought Animal Kingdom to life like Joe.
Joe has always thought about conservation and culture first.
He's made it not only look good, but also good for the animals as well.
When we started on Almighty, Joe basically challenged everything and said, is this right for the culture of the community?
What Joe Rohde did was bring the indigenous artists to the table, and that was weaved into the fabric of our resort.
Joe Rohde really understood Avatar. He really understood what we were trying to do.
I remember when we were told we were going to build Pandora. Instead of like, how are we going to do that? And Joe told me, you just have to think through it.
And so for Joe, this way of being an Imagineer is do your homework, do it well, be thoughtful, be intentional, and then the sky's the limit. That's his legacy. That's Joe Rohde.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Rohde.
Well, thank you very much. Of course, it's a great honor to be counted as a Disney legend, to participate in this history, and it's to even be considered in the same breath as the other honorees this evening. All fabulous and talented, extraordinary people receiving this recognition is amazing. I really have only a couple things to say, which may surprise you if you know me, but I will try to be brief. First has been said before, from Harrison Ford on, none of this is done alone. I owe everything that I am to others. First of all, to Melody, my wife, my lifelong love, without whom I can't find the soap, I can't do anything. My boys, Kellen and Brant, who keep me young and make me laugh every time I see them. And then to all the mentors and patrons who had the patience to guide me and consider me worthy, the teammates and the partners who frankly did the lion's share of all the work for which I am credited. Please thank all of them. And then the second thing, I will dare to speak for all of us awardees, when I say we don't work for awards. We do what we do, the way we do it, because we love doing it. We would make art, we would sing, we would act, compose music, we would organize, make movies, write, draw, design in our garage. We would do it anyway, because it is who we are, it is how we live, it's how we know that we are alive. And so it's an extraordinary extra delight to be recognized, to be rewarded, to be seen, unlike so many people who work with equal intensity and they're never seen and they're completely unrecognized. We cannot make ourselves into legends. We are made legends by you, by your attention, by your applause, by your high opinion of the work that we do, and for that, on behalf of all the Disney legends stretching back to the very beginning, I thank you. Thank you.
on the audience. We're creating a world. Every blade of grass, every leaf on every tree.
Jim has this amazing ability to write straight into the heart of a character.
Get away from her, you bitch! Jim is an incredibly specific filmmaker, and he's a genius.
I love this stuff. Real honest-to-God, deep ocean exploration.
The trust in that his directing skills, his producing, his vision, and also his knowledge about everything.
What Jim brings to the craft of filmmaking is a new technologies.
I see.
Whether it's on the technical side or the natural side, in Jim's mind, all this stuff is real.
Just goes for it.
Hi, Jim. Now, aside from being the most driven director I've ever worked with, you are passionate and extraordinary. You are also one of the most fascinating people I've ever met. You've made some of the most critically acclaimed and culturally beloved films in certainly my lifetime, and it's mind-blowing to think of how many other movie lovers' lifetimes you have impacted and entertained. Dearest Jim, you continue to aspire to greater heights that I'm not sure if anyone else but you will ever reach. The power of your imagination continues to inspire us all. What you cannot create, you simply manifest. You've revolutionized the filmmaking process too many times to count by developing cutting-edge technology and giving audiences an immersive and elevated experience that is realistic and phenomenal to behold. And you do it all with such collaboration and good grace. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey. I love you to pieces, we all do. And now I'd like to introduce you to someone who, like me, much better than me, knows Pandora the way it really is. Ladies and gentlemen, please warmly welcome the exquisite Zoe Saldana.
Buckle up, folks, because I'm going to tell you what it's like to work with the one and only James Cameron. We were filming this epic scene in Avatar, and I thought I was giving it my all, running like my life depended on it. But Jim, oh Jim, he takes off his headphones and he comes up to me and goes, "What is that? What was that? You call that running? That's not running, girl. You have to learn how to run." And just like that, my running career was over before it even started. But that's okay. I'm grateful to Jim for teaching me how to run like I'm in a marathon, because you were teaching me to be better. And I thank you for giving me the best gift a director can give an actor: job security. Well, because I'm going to be collecting my pension by the time the last Avatar movie hits theaters, everybody. Working with you has been a wild ride, Jim. Your passion, your dedication, and your eye for detail are truly unmatched. But beyond all that, I thank you for making me laugh, for making me cry, for making me blue, and for keeping things light on set. But most of all, thank you for always pushing everyone around you to be their best, even if for some of us that means perfecting our running form. So everyone, please help me welcome this Disney legend, James Cameron.
what she's talking about. She actually runs beautifully. She's like a human panther. And we all know there's no Avatar without Neytiri. Zoe is Neytiri. I think you should be a Disney princess. Come on, guys. Powerful woman. This is pretty daunting and overwhelming. I just feel such kind of infinite gratitude and so blessed to be, I guess, mentioned in the same breath as some of the incredibly talented people that you've seen here tonight and will continue to see. There's just such an incredible display of creativity and imagination here tonight, and I'm just happy to be in this crowd, be part of the club, and part of the Disney family tonight. It's a dream come true. And I think of some of the other honorees here tonight that I've had the pleasure of working with. Jamie Lee Curtis, on True Lies. I got to direct her. It was such an important moment, I think, in both our lives. Angela Bassett on Strange Days. I wrote her character of Mace. She's unforgettable in that character. And so many of the actors that aren't here tonight that I think of that I've had the pleasure of working with over the years. I think Jack Champion, who plays Spider, is here tonight. Jack, I think you're out there somewhere, buddy. Anyway, look, I think if you're a novelist, you can be a legend as a solo act. Maybe some sports figures are, but as a storyteller who expresses through film, it's not a solo act. You're only as good as the artist that you can gather around you. I think when I started out with The Terminator, I thought, I've got to write everything, I've got to draw everything, I've got to create everything. And now, at this point in my career, 40 years later, I'm at the opposite end of that spectrum. I know that my job every day when I come in is to empower and encourage the other artists, whether they're actors, whether they're design, concept artists, computer animators, inspire them to bring their best artistic selves every single day. That's my job now, and so this whole auteur myth, I think, is not true at all. We're only as good as our team. I can't thank everybody. I mean, there are a few that stand out. Sigourney Weaver that I've worked with so many times. And all of my amazing cast on the Avatar films. Kate, of course, she had me a little bit in tears, manly tears, I think a couple of minutes ago. There's one person that stands out in my mind right now as I'm standing up here, and that's my producing partner of 30 years, John Landau. Thank you. He would have loved this moment. He's standing here with me right now. He left our world 4 weeks ago. All of us in the Avatar family miss him dearly. We'll continue to miss him, and we make it our goal now to carry on his legacy. He's an unsung Disney legend himself. He and I climbed mountains together. We made Titanic together. We made Avatar together. We made Way of Water together. The vast majority of Avatar, Fire and Ash, which will be coming out next year. And we'll carry on his dream as well. So I just want to thank all of you for honoring essentially what you're honoring tonight, which is imagination. It's creativity. It's the human spirit writ large in these incredible characters, like the character Zoe plays. We love these characters. These characters will survive beyond us. They'll survive beyond our lifetimes. They have so much meaning for people all over the world, and it's our privilege as filmmakers and artists, actors, design, concept artists, to will these worlds of imagination into being. And Disney is the ultimate place in the world to do that, which is why it attracts the kind of talent that you see here tonight. So I just want to end by thanking Alan Bergman, who's been a great boss. We've been through the challenges together. Please, come on, guys. And I want to thank Bob Iger for believing in Avatar. that happen. So anyway, thank you so much.